Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Alain. Hope your weekend's going a little bit better than ours has been going. This cold is continuing to linger on. It really has my wife knocked out. I'm drinking out of a goofy mug today, but there's nothing goofy about this cold. It's not fun at all. It has us both pretty stuffed up and feeling like crap. But I'm still going on with Coffee with Alain. And I thought I'd talk a little bit about situational awareness because I was doing an article about that for today's newsletter. If you're not getting the newsletter, enjoylifesafely.com. Here's a post I posted the other day. We vary our level of situational awareness according to the environment we are in and the risk assessment we have determined. This is the key to the article and what I wanted to talk a little bit about today. I'm sitting here in my office. My level of situational awareness does not need to be that high. For someone to attack me, they're going to have to break through the locked doors. Rocky's going to be barking his head off. And this is not a place you would want to attack me or have a problem with me, because they got weapons everywhere down here in the office. Martial art weapons, reflex protect, fire, whatever. I got access to it. But it's a pretty safe location. Not really worried about somebody breaking in and doing something. Now, sure, my ears are open. If I heard Rocky go crazy, heard somebody messing with the doors, I'd have something, I'd be upstairs pretty damn quick. But it's not an area where I need high situational awareness. You don't either. When you are at home, doors locked, doing things, you don't need as high of a situational awareness as you would when you're out. Now, when you're out and about, the situational awareness level will change depending on the threat assessment, the location, the environment, and so forth. You're walking down a dangerous street, dark, late at night by yourself, which is dumb in the first place, right? But you are. You better have very heightened awareness. Have your phone away. Don't have earphones in. Be paying attention. And you'll pay attention to anyone you see to make sure what's going on. If it's a deserted place, not many people, every little person you're going to watch, you're going to be aware of to make sure it's not a threat. But if you're out in a big, giant crowd, you can't pay attention to every little person. You don't need to. But you're paying attention to something that's out of the ordinary. Somebody that's doing something different than what normal activities and the baseline for what's going on there would happen. You're at an airport. It's riskier before you go through security. So you should have a little bit more heightened awareness when you're outside of security. So when you're showing up to the airport and you're checking in and everything before you get through security, it can be a little bit more dangerous. When you get off the plane and you get out past security to pick up your luggage and stuff, you need a little bit more situational awareness. Because once you're past the security check, you're in a little bit safer environment because people have been checked and screened. You don't drop your situational awareness at all, and say, well, I'm fine now. But still stay aware. You could still have somebody try to steal something or whatever, but it's going to be a little different. So you need to assess the locations and the environment and use your situational awareness appropriately to that level, because we cannot stay at super high, vigilant, super, oh my gosh, my head's on a swivel 24/7, in that higher level. I like Cooper's original color code: white, yellow, orange, red. We can't stay in orange and red all the time. And the way I teach yellow is more relaxed, paying attention, enjoying life, recognizing good things as well as recognizing potential bad. You see something that could be a threat, we go up to orange. you're in that dark alley at night alone, which you shouldn't be doing, you can stay at orange until you're somewhere safer. Right? So judge where you're at, assess the likelihood of threats, and have your situational awareness appropriate for that situation, for the environment, for the threat assessment you have done. Sadly, some people, they go through life completely in white and they have no situational awareness wherever they're at. Their situational awareness is the same on the couch at home with the doors locked. Hopefully the doors are locked when they're out and about in maybe a dangerous area because they don't have a clue. That's sort of sad. And that's how criminals pick some easy victims. Because remember, they're wanting the easy ones. So I want you to increase your situational awareness appropriately and be aware of things. That's why I hound on this topic so much. And it takes some practice. You're not just going to say, oh, Alain said situational awareness. Boom, I got it now. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to practice and implement it into your life in these different situations, in these different environments. And you have to be conscious about it for a while until it just sort of becomes habit. That's one of the reasons I do like Cooper's color code, because it gives us a way to talk about the different levels, and you can remind yourself, I need to be in yellow, paying attention. This is a situation where maybe I should go to orange and pay closer attention. We do it sort of naturally once we get there, but it doesn't hurt when you're first starting out and trying to practice to actually tell yourself that. I remember a friend of mine, Ray Terry, he used to remind himself every time he left the house, yellow is a great place to live. Remind us, put that awareness on, be aware of what's going on around. So that's just a couple little tips to help you, but you got to practice this stuff. Practicing awareness, I think, is more important than practicing some of the self-defense techniques that people learn in martial arts and self-defense classes, because you will use the awareness all the time. It'll help you see some good things too. It can help you avoid bad things, so you don't need the physical skills. Certainly, I want you to practice those too, but I want you to practice being aware, especially if you're not in that habit and used to doing it. I want to say good morning to Jay and Vicky. Appreciate you guys being here and saying good morning. I want to say good morning to Dixon. Dixon says was it white or black that was added as an afterthought? It was the black, Dixon. Cooper's original was white, yellow, orange, red, and then they added a black for that combat stage. I usually keep it to the 4 simple colors when I'm talking to folks, and it's easier than just to get them to be paying attention and not worrying about the black under the combat stress and so forth. So I go about just the 4, keep it simple, the original that Cooper did, and I always attribute it to him. I think, his teachings influenced so many of us, which was great. And so, but it was the black that was added, and some people teach. Jay says it's a daily habit, even for a dinosaur. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. So that's what I got for you today. I want you to vary your level of situational awareness according to the environment and the risk assessment you've determined. And I want you to practice that until it becomes second nature. And then you don't even have to really think about it. It's just there and it happens. Read more about this in the Enjoy Life Safely newsletter. That'll just be one of several articles to help you stay safe, enjoy life, and be exceptional. You can get that at enjoylifesafely.com. Download the free ebook that'll help keep you safe, and you'll also get those newsletters. Appreciate everybody joined, says hello. Appreciate all of you that watch replays, listen to the podcast. Thank you to everyone. Go out, make it a sensational Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow.